G'day and welcome to the episode. I'm Tim James and this is Island Life. In this episode, we're going to look at restoring a damaged chef's knife. So, let's get going. Alrighty, let's kick this episode off. If you saw the last episode, you would remember that I made this knife from a rusty old truck spring. Really enjoyed that build, and I hope you enjoyed the episode if you saw it. Now, one of my friends here on the island approached me after I made that knife and posted the video, asking if I could repair a knife. And because I built one, I figured, I've never done it before, but I figured I should be able to repair it. That was until she showed me the knife, and as you would have just seen, this started its life as a beautiful chef's knife. It is definitely not that now. Now, to give you an idea of how much damage this has got, that's my chef's knife. I didn't make it, but that's my one. This is what that knife would have looked like. That's how much somebody has broken off the tip of this knife. And also the blade itself is really wavy. There's a lot of damage on the surface here. But looking at it, I think I can repair it. The problem is it's going to be in 4 parts. I need to cut a new shape on the blade. Then I need to file a new bevel. Then we need to clean up all of this surface damage. And then we need to sharpen it. And then it should be a usable knife. It's never going to be what it was originally. But I think we can do something good with this knife. The problem is it's a bit technical reprofiling the blade because this is a heat-treated stainless steel. Now, if I just hit this with the grinder without paying any attention to the heat that I'm generating, it could alter the heat treatment process and change the tempering of the blade, which means it would still cut, but it might not hold an edge. It might break easily. So I'm going to have to go really, really slow with the grinder and use lots of water. Grinders and water don't mix, so I've got to be really careful about how I do this. But I think if I do it slowly enough and keep the blade cool, we should be able to reprofile it, and then we can get on with cleaning the rest of it up. So let's do that. Okay, so that went really well. Took about 15 minutes and we've got the new profile for this knife. You can see we had to take off a fair bit of metal, but that's looking much better already. The next part is not going to take 15 minutes, it's going to take hours, and that is setting up the filing jig, getting the file and filing new bevels so that we've got 2 new angles that we can then make an edge with at the end of this process. The 3rd step will be to clean it all up, and the 4th step will be to sharpen it. But step 1 complete. Let's go to step 2. That actually went a lot faster than I expected it to. I actually shifted from the filing jig across to the sander because I felt I was going to have more luck with the sander, and my file's blunt from making that last knife. But that's looking good. We've got a new bevel. I've cleaned up a little bit of the damage there, but I want to do most of that by hand. Both sides look nice and even. We've got an edge almost, slight flat, but I'll take that out when I do the sanding. Oh, that's good. Alright, next step, sanding this blade clean, making it look pretty again. Okay, well, that took an hour and a half. It's come up pretty, it's not perfect. I've got some ceramic belts coming for the belt sander in a month, so I'll be able to redo it then. But that's got it back to, there's me, mirror-ish. Compare it to the other side. Ugh, yuck. Yeah, that's a vast improvement. Alright, I'll keep going. I've got to do a little bit of work on the handle. But yeah, I'll have this done today. No problem at all. Lovely. Alright, there we go. That is a much better looking knife than it was this morning. It's definitely not perfect, and I'll definitely have a second go at it, but for now we've made a significant improvement, and it's time to put an edge on it with the diamond files and the whetstone and then the strop. So we'll go inside, do that, and then I'll go and pick it, go and give it to my friend. And there you have it. That was about 6 hours work. It's come up really nicely. I'm very happy with that. It could be better. I'm going to have a second go at it when I get this new equipment, upgrade what I've got. But that's a good result. I finished the edge on the belt sander, then I went 150 on the diamond, 320, 600, 1500 on the diamonds. Switched the whetstone at 3000 and then up to 8000, and then finally on the leather strop. So it should be nice and sharp. There you go. Oh, yeah, I'm calling that sharp. I wonder if I can take some hair off my arm. Oh yeah, that's shaving straight away. There you go. Shaving sharp. All right, I'll give it a quick clean because I just shaved my arm with it, and I'll take it over to my friend's house. So yeah, there you have it. That's a wrap. I have delivered the knife to my friend. She's really happy, and I'm really happy. Everybody wins, and I do hope you've enjoyed this episode, a shorter one this time around. If you have enjoyed this episode, please click on the like button. Hitting subscribe will help you find future videos that I post, and it'll help me out too. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.